Jose, overall as a group, what has impressed you the most about this turnaround, this 9-3 stretch that you guys are on?
Oh, the team keep fighting every time, So that's really impressive to see, and how my teammate play the game. We never give it up. So games like tonight, for me, I don't have my best stuff, and keep fighting, pushing a great position to win the game, and all the hitters keep fighting because Jones threw the ball really well, so I was really impressed with the electric stuff, and we keep fighting, find a way and get the W. That's the most impressive tonight.
On a night like tonight where you say you don't have your best stuff and maybe don't have that command that we're used to seeing, what is the key to getting through the 5 innings the way that you did and keeping the team in the game?
I had confidence really high, keep throwing the ball with conviction, and we keep attacking. So sometimes you don't have the best stuff, but if you keep focusing in every single pitch we wanna do, so you have more chance to get good results. So that's what I get tonight. I expect to be better, and I want to work to bring more innings to my outing. So that's the only thing. But my team picked me up, so hitters make a great support to us, and the game was right in the line. So that's a great win.
What confidence do you have in the bullpen behind you these days where they've pitched?
A lot. Our bullpen is really good, and reach the ball like amazing. So that's six punches from 2 innings. That's really impressive. This stuff is electric, and it's really good for us. We're playing our team, So.
Does it make your job easier? Like it makes you feel like maybe you don't have to go 7 or 8 innings when your bullpen is pitching so effectively?
Well, it's good to get arms like that in your bullpen, and for me as a starter, I try to go as deeper as I can and save arms for my bullpen, But yes, always it's great to get guys behind you like that, and giving our team in really good position to get to win games. That's amazing. So right now we find a way to get W's, and that's amazing to watch.
You got to pitch a little bit with Garrett last year. Did you think this level was in him?
What level is in right now? Wow, he's whatever he's been doing, like he been going through. It's really electric. It's fun to watch. So that's amazing.
What do you think of the way Narvaez called the game?
Great. We always the same page, and I want to get to make better pitches to him, early counts. I think the only issue was a couple of big counts. I think one-on-one counts I missed too many times. Get three ball. Even I always keep fighting and get outs after three balls counts, but that's not the way I want to go. So I like to say. I want to keep working to that and get a little bit.
All right.
Thanks.
Reed, what for you has been the key to this type of a start to the season?
I think that just going right after guys, being aggressive and challenging guys in the zone has really kind of propelled and got me going. I think that when you get ahead, it's a whole lot easier to pitch than if you're going 2-0, 2-1 to everybody. And I think right now, we're doing a great job of utilizing all my pitches and going after guys and attacking in the zone.
Do you feel like those pitches have gotten better as well? As your splitter, as your slider, are those pitches better than they've been?
Yeah, I think so. I worked really hard on them this offseason and really challenged myself to put in the work to kind of fine-tune everything, and I feel like that I've made those adjustments, and the results are there. But I think more importantly, it's the process behind it, and I think that was something that I dove into and really trusted.
What does it mean to you to be able to provide length out of the bullpen the way you have?
Whatever I can do to help the team win is important to me. This is a great group of guys. We've seen it night in and night out. Not every night we jump out to a huge lead, but we fight and claw and really just everybody puts in the effort to give ourselves the best chance to win. So if that's for me to go out there and get 1 out or get 9 outs, it is what it is, and I'm going to do the best I can and try to help the team win.
So it might be repetitive, but do you feel like you've unlocked something? Quintana just mentioned before, he was like, I don't know what it is that he did in the offseason, but it seems like you've elevated your game to a new level. What do you attribute that to?
I think that having a group of guys around you, veteran starters and veteran relievers, Otto and Brooks and Deke, and having a pitching coach like Hef, and the guys behind the scenes that really show you what your stuff is and what you can be is special. Being in the right place at the right time, and I think that last year when I landed here, this is definitely somewhere where I feel comfortable, and having the support staff around really it's awesome. It means a lot to me.
You talked about getting ahead in counts, and that's something you've done really well. Is part of that having the confidence to challenge others as well?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you go out there and you see and you have full confidence in your stuff, and when I was younger and then kind of came up here, it was kind of like a little shock, and but baseball's a really hard game, and it's hard to pitch, it's hard to hit. So like if I just trust myself, I feel like that's the best thing, and knowing that I have the stuff to do it.
You guys as a group have had a lot of different pitchers step up and pitch important innings. It hasn't just been, Diaz at the back end or Avino and Rayleigh. What is the collective feeling as a group, just in terms of the ability, I guess, to pitch in multiple different situations?
I think we all are doing everything we can. I think we all hype each other up. We're all there to pick each other up. Whether like you're out there and somebody leaves a guy on, you know that your guy's coming in behind you and going to leave that guy out there. And I think as a collective unit, we're all pretty close, and we all talk to each other. We all hang out. We mess around, play games in the clubhouse and stuff. And I think that is like a camaraderie of it all. It's special. It's a good group of guys.
How much fun is a night like tonight for you?
Oh, it's a blast. It's a blast. I mean, obviously, you wish you could go out there and strike everybody out all the time. But yeah, it's always a blast. I mean, no matter what, whenever you get the ball in a major league game, it's fun.
When was the last time you punched out 6 guys at a game?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I think I did it as a starter. It might not have been 2 innings, but it's been a long time, I think.
Are you finding one outstanding outing after another? Is your confidence just growing and growing with each outing out there?
I think that my confidence in my process of trusting or of working on my stuff before the games is really the biggest thing. In my catch play and really before the game even starts, preparation, I think that's the confidence it's building.
Can you take me kind of through what's going on in the bullpen with, like you mentioned, a close-knit unit? I mean, over the course of the game, what does that kind of look like for you guys, what you guys are going through?
I mean, we're all locked in from the time that we get down there until our names are called, and then once we come out of the game, I think that everybody's down there really watching the game, talking to each other, talking about the way that we're attacking guys, and I think that we are just really in tune with what's going on, and I think that's from the top down, from Diaz to Otto and Deke. I mean, you got guys with 15 years of service time down there, and it's awesome to see those guys kind of set the example for the guys who haven't necessarily been around longer. But yeah, I mean, it's awesome to have that reliable source of guys who've been there and done it in every situation.
Diaz coming to you for strikeout advice yet?
No.
All right, congratulations.
What is your level of concern right now with the hamstring?
Not much. I just felt it whenever I was trying to beat that ball out and just lunged for the bag, but not concerned.
Did it get worse as that next half inning went on? You went back out in the field?
No, I was just seeing how it was going to feel, and it was just right around the same.
So you went into the dugout after that, after you played third, and said something, or
What was the question?
you went into you played third base for one more inning. Did you say something after that inning that it tightened up on you?
No, I said something right away.
Okay.
And it was my call to try to go back out there and see how it felt.
Right, how frustrating is it when you've been swinging the bat to tweak something?
I'm just glad I caught it early, just because I don't think it's much right now. So we'll see how it feels tomorrow.
How does it feel right in this moment?
It feels good. It's just there. It's not much though. And like I said, we'll just see how it feels tomorrow.
Have you had anything in the past with that game?
Yeah, last year similar thing, and then one time in the minor leagues too. So similar spot too.
How long did that one impact you last year?
Last year I think it happened out in California, out in San Diego, and it was a couple days. Yeah.
Is there a specific time that you feel it? Is it more running or sudden movements or anything like that?
Yeah, I was doing a little bit of running at third base between the inning right there just to see how it felt, and definitely putting force in and running straight. I felt it a little bit, but other than that, it felt good. I don't think we're going to do that right now. I think we're just going to see how it feels in the next couple of days and then go from there.
You didn't get any last year from whatever, right?
No.
All right. Thank you very much.
Obviously, coming off the bench to hit is always tough, but given as little notice as you probably had, I'm guessing, how much more tough was that?
You know, I kind of saw him testing out his hamstring a little bit earlier. So I had probably 10 or 15 minutes where I thought there might be an opportunity to go in the game. But yeah, I mean, that's what you prepare for coming off the bench. You know, when you're not playing, you tell yourself you're going to get in the game, you're going to have an impact, you're going to get in that bat that you know is going to matter at some point. And so, you know, I'm thankful to get the opportunity. Obviously, not at the expense of Baty's hamstring, but you know, thankful that I was able to contribute.
Were you surprised they didn't bring in a lefty to face you at Rome?
No, I wasn't. I mean, you know, that guy's got a good sinker, good slider. I'm sure they were obviously looking for the double play there. You know, I'm prone to chase down, so you know, they probably didn't hate that matchup.
What is just the feeling like when you come through there?
It's great, yeah. No, I mean, it seems like, you know, every night it's been somebody different for this team. You know, we've found ways to win baseball games in the last 2 weeks in a lot of different ways, and you know, to be the guy, you know, to help contribute tonight was great. It was a good feeling.
How about the bullpen and the way it's been?
Oh, it's unbelievable. Yeah, yeah, can't say enough about, you know, Reed Garrett. You know, he kind of highlighted that group tonight. It's not very often you see a guy go 2 innings with 6 strikeouts. You know, and Lopey and Drew Smith after him. I mean, I thought probably one of our better pitching performances of the night. Q did a great job, or one of our better pitching performances of the year, rather.
Obviously, the last 2 weeks you guys have shown the depth of this roster, but the confidence you guys have to come in and do what you did. I mean, is that something that you really don't find in any street corner in the sport?
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's obviously good, you know, good players on the bench on a lot of teams. You know, I've you know, been fortunate to start a lot of games and also coming off the bench on a lot of games. But yeah, I mean, you know, I think we do have good depth on this team, and you know, over the course of 162 games, it's very, very rare that you wouldn't use that depth at some point.
All right.
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Joe.